Awesome. It's been recorded now. Welcome to another simulation session here this beautiful morning and beautiful night in the Eastern time zone. So, first of all, we're going to pick up a random date generator. We're going to do this. We'll pick up some dates. I think we're going to do pound yen today. Pound yen. We've done a lot of gold. We'll do pound yen. Yeah, I think pound yen would be perfect. We'll pick up 20 dates. We're going to let's start from August to August, right? 2021. And then this will be August as well. Let's do till the 15th August. 20 dates, get dates. Let's mute everybody over here. Okay, perfect. So we got all these dates over here. We got August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, July. So let's do 21st November. There you go. We'll do 21st November today. Data center. 21st November. Oh yeah, we don't need that updated. Well, oh yeah, we do need that updated. Because it's only till January here, so we need 21st November. My Twitter has been blowing up. It's crazy. It's been on a bullish run, my Twitter. Okay, 42%. Da, 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 toot, 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 toot. Are you in Canada now? No, I am not in Canada. All right, we got that. We got that. Close, new simulation, pound yen. We're going to start with 21st November. We're going to start with how much you want to start with? 10,000? Let's start with 10,000. Near close, leverage 1 to 100, no problem. Spread, we're going to go with real spread over here, no issues. History on the charts, we want to see around 300. Let's start the simulation right here, boys and girls. We start with the weekly, then we start with the daily, we start with the 4 hour, we start with the 1 hour, we go to the 30, and then we go with the 15. Awesome. Open this, open this, open this, open this, open this, open this. Perfect. Here we are. We have these things right here. And one more thing I want to do here in the background is do a transition of Dominion markets. Okay, perfect. Close this. Okay, so we have pound yen. This is the 21st November here, 2021. We're looking at the weekly time frame, right? This is where the week is starting. So what we're going to do is we will only simulate pre-New York till NYSE open. So that's where we will move the time to. So we're gonna forward this time by 1 bar. This is 6 p.m., 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 a.m., 5, 6. 6 a.m. Eastern right here. Right now, since whenever we come to the charts, we have to do one thing. We have to look at the high time frames and we have to see what the high time frames are saying. So basically looking at this right here, the weekly candle basically closed with a big rejection from the top. That's what we can see. We can also see that the weekly candle created some sort of support. Okay, so let me bring charts over here. Let me bring, what else do we need? We need line studies and charts, and that's it. Okay, so perfect. We created a support. There's sort of a rejection. Now, obviously, this week moving up on the weekly, this may mean, some daily candle creating some sort of resistance up there. So we're going to take a look at the daily time frame now. So looking at the daily, now we have some more information. On the daily, first we need to identify support, which is right here, obviously. Next, we need to, excuse me. Next, we need to identify resistance, which is right over here. 154, 230, and now we have this big range, 180 pip range. Now this new daily candle is forming, and if we see the previous daily candle, it was a very, very strong bearish candle with a wick at the downside. So I guess we need to visualize how this new daily candle is going to form, right? That's what we need to visualize at this point. Like, how will this daily candle form? Is this daily candle creating a top wick to continue pushing down, or what is it trying to do? Let's take a look on the 4 hour now. Looking at the 4 hour, we have some more information. Let's scale fix this like this. Let's scale fix this as well because we're going to need it in the future. Let's scale fix this as well. We're going to need it in the future. 15-minute, I don't think 15-minute is necessary for scale fixing because it's too small. Okay, looking at the 4 hour now. Looking at the 4 hour, obviously we can create a resistance right here. We have a resistance and we have a support at the bottom on the 4 hour. Now, 4 hour time frame is very easy to understand, and the biggest reason why is because we're creating a resistance, and if a 4 hour candle can break and close above this resistance, not to break above this wick yet, we're not going to talk about breaking above this wick. We're only going to talk about breaking above this resistance 153, let's say 500. Our range is around 69 pips. Break above that wick, we're going to talk about that later. Same thing with the sells. We break below 152, let's say like 900. Your range is like 72 pips. Now we got to take a look at this on the 1 hour time frame, right? Very easy. Now, looking at the 1 hour time frame, we have straight consolidation happening on our beautiful, beautiful pound yen pair here. So this basically means Monday is going to be easy trade day because we will have to wait for price to excuse me, either break up or break below. So let's clone these over to all time frames, especially the 30-minute time frame. There we go. Perfect. 30-minute is also consolidating. So now we need to wait for price to. Now, one thing is, let's measure this range. This is a 40 pip range, so I think it's going to be important to wait for price to kind of like break up or break down, and then that's what we will see right here. We will just wait to see where price basically goes. And that's going to be our plan for today. Just wait. If we break and close above 153,540, very very high probability for price to continue pushing bullish. So that's something that we're going to look for over here now. Let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour are straight candles. There's nothing that we can see that would make price move up or move down. So we're just kind of like, waiting to see how price will react to this consolidation area. It may be a long wait, but we shall wait. We have to wait, right? It's only been 15 minutes. Let's speed it up here a little bit. The 30-minute candle is about to close. And see that? We're trying to break above, but we need to wait for the candle to close. The candle has closed. Let's take a look on the 30-minute. 30-minute is still closing below resistance. So basically nothing happening at this point. Let's keep playing, right? This is where you're waiting. Now, if price breaks above this area, there's this wick here to the left-hand side, which may be a problematic area, right? Because this is where price rejected before, and it can reject here again as well. So we have to wait for the candle to close. And if we see that candle is closing back in the range, no breakout, nothing happening over here. Well done, well done. Patience paid off, and we didn't take a loss. What speed is your internet? 100 Mbps. So see, we closed back in the range. This is not even enough range for a fake out trade. Look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is closing like a little diddly do over there. Small body candle, nothing happening. 30-minute just embarrassing itself. Not knowing what to do. So we shall wait again. Trading is all about waiting. 90% is just waiting around. Yeah, look at that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This candle is about to close. NY open is coming up. High volume. What if closing in the range with more room creating? Yeah, sure. But we're not going to talk about that. We're only going to talk about what about the information that is presented to us right now. Because the first two words you said, what if, there are infinite amount of what if scenarios. Infinite. What if it rains? What if it doesn't rain? What if it rains a little bit? What if it rains a lot? What if it's about to rain? What if the weather says it's going to rain? What if the clouds are there and it may rain? Should I bring an umbrella? There are a lot of what ifs if you want an umbrella or not. So we can only take a look at this right here. No buy stops or sell stops. No. Maybe above this wick. Because if we do break above this area, there's going to be a big move. The only reason why I think that maybe the cause is, or even if we break below, because we've been consolidating for a long time. Look at this. We've been consolidating for 45, 46, 30-minute candles, which means 23 hours. We've been consolidating for almost one day over here. So we all know whenever there's a consolidation, there's a big move happening. Big move waiting to happen. So if you look here right now, look very carefully here, right? Take a look at these candles. Can we zoom in more? No. We have closed bullish on this 1 hour candle, right? This is where we start to use our brain and some cognitive thinking. We are at resistance. Previous candle closed a strong bullish candle. What's the probability that this NY open candle will also continue bullish? Because for price to break above resistance and below support, it needs to have a lot of volume. And this is where I think we have a lot of volume coming into the market for price to break above this high, break above this wick, and then continue on pushing till our uh, target. But I guess it's making a lower wick over here. It just needs to respect the low of the previous candle, and looks like it's trying to break that low over there. Okay, yeah. All right. Broke that low. No problem. No problem. So I guess the buys, may not work. The 30-minute candle has closed. Let's take a look here. 30-minute is doing nothing. 30-minute is doing jack nothing. Yeah. So the 1 hour, I guess it's, oh, it's rising from the ashes over here, the 1 hour candle. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that move right there with the 1 hour candle. Look at that move. Is it trying to push up? The 1 hour candle is about to close in 8 minutes. 4 hour candle is about to close bullish, right? So this is a very important close right here. Very, very important close. Look at that. We're about to close in 4 minutes. Three, two, one, close. There we go. We have closed bullish, but small body. 4 hour candle also closed bullish. Um, you know, if we're going to continue to push up, this new 4 hour candle should respect the low of the previous 4 hour candle and continue pushing up till this area right here. Also, we're moving into NYSE. So someone talked about a buy stop. I would say, since this is a time of volume at this point, what's this? How can we know when to enter? Is it after candle close sometime? Man, let's just enjoy the webinar over here. That's it. And please don't ask questions. All your questions are going to be answered without you even asking the questions. If a question is not answered, you can just ask the question later on. But when you try to enter a trade, you just take the trade, you lose the trade. Questions are like that. If you have a question, just don't type the question. Keep the question to yourself for about 5 minutes, and if it's not answered, then ask the question. Perfect, right? Because there's a rhythm to this webinar, and I want to be in the rhythm. If I break the rhythm, then the webinar is honestly pointless. So, NYSE open candle, maybe a buy stop above this area would work, but we would need this candle to maybe create a lower wick break the high, and then possibly continue up if it wants to continue up. But it needs to make, yeah, see, it's making a lower wick now at this point now. This is time of volume. If we can, yeah, right here. I would want to enter right, even if it's in the minute right here, in the first minute, I would still think this is going to be a really, really good impulse entry to play off of volume for price to continue pushing up, just to play off of volume. So we're going to go with a percentage, 1%. Let's do uh, visual mode. Take buy right here. Stops are going to be below this candle. Oh, wow, it's 20 stop over here. 20 pip stop, and let's go towards trades. We're gonna take the take profit off, and yeah, let's go. If we should technically should continue up, we've broken the high of the previous wick. We've broken the high of the previous wick, and let's see this in pips right here. Okay, nice. We're up 18 pips here. Close 90% since it's NY session. Put stops to break even, and that's it. Let it run. So this was identifying that we are in time of volume, and if there's time of volume, how are we going to strategize an entry? Someone would say, okay, like maybe having a buy stop at this point would have been safer. You would have still won the trade. Don't get me wrong, you would have still won the trade, but instead of having a buy stop, where could you have an even better entry rather than the buy stop? So this entry right here above this high, after it made a lower wick, even if it was in the first minute or 2 minutes, because there was a lot of volume at this point. Some of the trades I've taken last week has been in, just as the candle started. So kind of use that information to, execute on this trade. There were no sells. Sells was basically below 153, and it didn't really happen. So let's see how this 30-minute candle closes here. Oh, it got stopped out. 30-minute candle wick down and stopped us out. Okay, anyway, great trade. Let's move on to the next day over here now. Consolidating, wow. Consolidating to maybe move up or what? Oh, we did move up. All right. Oh, corrected that move. This is London session. London open right here, 3 a.m., 4, oh wow, 5, 6. 6 a.m. Eastern coming back at you right here. So let's remove all these analysis once more. Um, Yep, remove this. Remove this on the 4 hour right here. Remove all this 4 hour. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's remove everything on the daily time frame and reanalyze what's happening. Now, what's happening on the daily time frame? Let's take a look on the weekly here first. The weekly, it seems like maybe the weekly candle, I mean, the previous one was a rejection, no doubt, right? This one just moved up to maybe if we if it breaks its own low, there's a possibility it can continue to push down, I guess, but we don't know that for sure yet, so we're going to leave it as it is. Let's take a look on the daily. Daily is basically consolidating. You can see how candles are closing side by side, so we're basically consolidating. Unless we break below 153, then we can continue pushing down towards 152 500, but we'll see if we can break below 153 or not. Looking at the 4 hour, we have basically created a resistance on the 4 hour right here. We've created a resistance. We maybe have this area as support because 4 hour wicked down in this area and then rejected. So maybe this is some area of a support. Let's take a look at that in more detail on the 1 hour time frame. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, we do have this area as support, and basically we created resistance up over here. Now, what will make price go down? A break of the support would make price go down towards the next support, which is like 12, 13 pips away. It's not much. And maybe break below this area, we can continue pushing down for price to maybe target this area right here. But what I can see over here now is we came down, created support, maybe retrace to create resistance, and then push down, or how big is this range over here? It's like an 80 pip range. Okay, perfect. It's an 80 pip range. Now, here's what happens. Sometimes when price falls down, you're waiting for price to create support, create resistance, and then go down, and then you can take that continuation trade. Now, if this is a 80 pip range, right? Now this comes with experience, what I'm about to tell you. If it's an 80 pip range and you want to trade the correction is like, let's say we create support, we break some high to go up. You're like, okay, in this 80 pip range, I think I can easily get a trade of like, 20 pips, 15 to 20 pips, because price will always mostly retrace 50% of the range. So maybe that could be a possibility, maybe a big maybe. So we'll see how price sets up here coming into pre-New York and New York Open. I mean, if we do break below and all that stuff, like, we'll see. So yeah, this is the new 1 hour candle right here. Basically, on the 30-minute, let's move these zones over here now. 30-minute is basically creating a support, and we have a resistance right here. So we'll need price to break above basically in this area. Also, the previous 30-minute candle, it closed with no wick at the bottom. So even taking sales for that would have been extremely tough. Yeah, the 30-minute candle is about to close here now. Let's see how we get a close. If we do break below, I guess we can count on volume to continue price down. Or yeah, this is great. We're making these lower highs and lower lows. Look at this candle. This candle made a lower low and a lower high. Lower low and a lower high. Oh, hold on. We're trying to move up over here. But we have this rejection at 153,670. So price has to respect that area. This 1 hour candle is about to close a very, very bullish candle. Oh, there we go. 1 hour candle has closed bullish. Could this mean we can continue to push up? Because we created support, we formed a bullish candle, we're coming into a high volume time now. Looking at the 4 hour time frame, 4 hours also at this area, very, very strong support here. What if, 1 hour time frame definitely makes sense. I mean, if someone was to execute this based on the 1 hour time frame, I know the 30-minute is consolidating, we're printing side by side. I've been looking at these moves on the 1 hour. I mean, if the 1 hour candle is closing bullish and next one, okay, so we're just going to try it out with a lower lot size, right? It's good to try out things. That's why we do these simulations. So it's good to try it out. So we're going to take a buy over here. Stop is going to be below the 1 hour candle. And we'll probably anticipate price to continue up till 153, let's say 875 or something like that. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good, almost like 22 pips. Stop loss is 20 pips, TP 32 pips. This is something I'm just trying here, right? Our regular trade is probably going to be, based on some confirmation that we're going to see, but I'm trying to get into these longer session trades that do happen in New York session, kind of like the ones that mostly happen from pre-London till pre-New York. So yeah, we'll see how this 1 hour candle plays out. But we're still focusing on the 30-minute right here. We're still focusing. Oh, there we go. We're trying to break up over here, but we couldn't really break up on the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute candle is about to close here as well. Let's see how the 30-minute candle is going to close. There we go. Oh, look at that. We closed back in the range, the 30-minute candle. But does this mean the 30-minute candle is going to go down? The previous candle closed with no wick at the bottom. Does this mean this new 30-minute candle is going to go down within the range? See, now here's something I found, right? Here's something I found by just looking at the charts and looking at the candles which have no wicks at the bottom, right? This is what I found. I found that if we are in a trend and the trend is, let's say, heading let's say a trend is heading bearish, and you have a candle, and that candle is closing with no wick at the bottom, the probability of the next candle to continue that trend is much higher. There's a high probability. That's what I've seen. There's a high probability. But if you have a range, if you have a range and a candle closes with no wick at the bottom, and this is a range, this is a 20 pip range, 30, 25, 30 pip range, the probability of the next candle to go down in that same trend is much lower. So what I found is that the candle closing with no wick at the bottom inside a range, there's a 50-50 probability. But if a candle closes with no wick at the bottom or no wick at the top to continue up, there's still a higher chance we can continue in that trend. That's what I've seen in the charts. Because I'm constantly looking at the charts, constantly examining, constantly, trying to be a doctor to see, okay, where can I have a high probability to make some money? That's all what I think about. Where in the chart can I have a higher probability to make money? That's all what I think about all day, and then I stress about on a few things. So you're only going to get things in life on which you stress upon. So I stress on those things a lot because every candle moving on, let's say, a 10 lot, that's good money. That's real good money. Every candle moving on a 1 lot, 10 lot, 50 lots. Oh my God. Know a guy who does 300 lots. He has his own liquidity though. Okay. So yeah, probability I think is it's low. So yeah, this 1 hour candle is still open. So we're going to see how this 1 hour candle is going to close. Yeah, we'll see. We have NY open coming up. NY open is coming up soon. Waiting for this candle to close. 3, 2, 1, close. There we go. When our candle has closed bearish, almost back in the range, but we have some hope. We have hope with the 30-minute candle. Maybe this could be the same kind of trade we had yesterday. Remember yesterday? Candle closed bullish before time of volume. Next candle broke the high. We continued to move up. Maybe that same situation can happen right over here too, right? Candle closing bullish at times of NY open. That was NYSE. This one right here, NY open. If this candle can break the high right here, then it should continue to push up, right? Maybe. We'll see. We'll try it out. Same situation as yesterday. So we just gotta wait for it to break the high of the previous candle. Oh, I guess we broke the high too early over there. Wow, look at that. Struggling. If it breaks the high again, oh, there we go. I guess this is it. Place the stops below the previous candle. Aim for price to continue to push up. Yeah, I mean, that's it. And then just anticipate volume to drive price up because we've been consolidating all this time. Only because we have been consolidating all this time. So now we got to be a good trader and wait for the 30-minute candle to close, which is not looking too good right now. 30-minute candle is going to close here in right now. Oh, nice, beautiful. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is so amazing. We can add another trade to this trade. This is that much amazing. This is just wow. 30-minute candle broke and closed above. This is absolutely insane. We're gonna fill the range till wherever you want the range to be filled. This is incredible. Yep, this 30-minute candle shouldn't break below the previous 30-minute candle and we're good. We're in the money over here now. This is awesome. See this, it's gonna go up. We're gonna oh wow, look at that candle close. See now, this is what I was talking about. We're in the trend now, and the trend is pushing up to correct this area to the left hand side. That's where the trend is pushing, right? And the candle has closed with no wick on the top, so there's a higher probability for price to continue to push bullish. Oh, look at that area right there. Wow. 30-minute candle close up, and this is the New York trade running through the New York session by just waiting for the 30-minute candles to close and just letting them run. I'm getting an expert at letting certain things run. Oh, look at that. The 1 hour 1 hour like the trade we took right here, amazing. 4 hour candle moving up with no wick on the top though, so I don't know how to feel about that on the 4 hour. So yeah, we're just gonna close this right here. Most of it was just waiting, waiting. Didn't even look at the 15-minute at all. Just 30-minute, 30-minute. I'm trying to train my mind to just look at the 1 hour and the 30-minute because I found out that I've been managing trades too much on the 15-minute. And if I manage trades too much, I lose out on some returns. So first, you got to get really, really good at managing trades, and then you come to the conclusion, okay, maybe I'm managing too much. Not right now. Probably shouldn't have said that, but whatever. All right, let's move on to the next one. Oh, nice. We did a retest and continued up. Okay, so this is London Open, 4, 5, 6, 6 a.m. Eastern. Delete, delete, delete. 1 hour time frame. Oh wow, this is tough price action now. Price action is getting tougher. Not that tough. Not that tough. Just by looking at the 4 hour, I guess we're creating support for price to continue to push up. Or if you can break below this low, probably we can continue down. Who knows? Looks like we're in a range, but we're creating support to maybe continue to push up. But what do I know? Looking at the daily here as well, daily is still consolidating. No clear direction what daily wants to do. Yeah, let's take a look on 4 hour. 1 hour is right here. 1 hour is basically not that great of price action right now. Not that good price action at all on the 1 hour, to be honest. Don't like it. Looking at the 30-minute, 30-minute is creating a support. We are creating a resistance right here. If we can break above this resistance, there's a possibility for price to continue to push up, which is in a 17 pip range, not enough range here. 17 pips. Let's take a look at the range above this area. This area above here is 9 pips, not enough. What the hell's going on? So whenever you don't have enough range, how big is this range? 38, 39 pips here. It's, yeah, I don't know. Whenever you have situations like these where the targets are, 9 pips away, 15 pips away, not enough range, it's always better to wait for a breakout. It's always better to wait for candle to break with a lot of velocity and then try to grab, like a retest or continuation or, like something like that. But looking at this right now, man, this is just tough. 30-minute candle is about to close over here. We have a resistance. This is like, 13 pips away. It's just tough. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with this? Even if you break above this wick, this is like 15 pips away. Like, very tough. Do we have any news? We have no news. We have USD news, and that's about it. 30-minute candle is closed right here. Nothing. Yeah, we have no news. And then we move on to next week. Nothing. NY Open is about to come up. Look at the 30-minute, just consolidating, man. Just nothing. Absolutely nothing. Someone can try to take a trade over here for price to go down in this, 15, 16, 17 pip range. It's going to be pointless. Absolutely pointless. Yeah, this is a day where you take no trades, basically. Range is too small to take a trade. There's nothing fundamentally happening at this point. What I also noticed was that our electricity didn't go off this morning. Usually it goes off at like 8:15 when I send a link in the chat, but it didn't. So that's a win for today, I guess. Okay, nothing basically happened. So this day was a consolidation day, write off. So let's move on to the next one right here. Yeah, see, we basically just fucking just ranged here for the rest of it. So, oh wow, my God. Look at this range. Holy, still range. Look how tight it's getting. And then there's going to be a breakout. Look at the time right here. This is the Asian session we're moving through. Asian Open. If there's a breakout, it's going to happen here. None. Now we're going to move slowly towards pre-London. And now you're going to notice some sort of a breakout. This is pre-London right now, right? Pre-London. This is just for educational purposes, right? So if just trying to see what's going to happen. If this is pre-London at this point, there should be a possibility for price to continue pushing up. If this is pre-London, there's an opportunity for price to continue to push up. Fill this range right here. See how big this was? This was 6-7 pip range. Not enough, but it was good for, you know, what I'm saying, studying. Right? Okay. London Open, nothing. Wow. Absolutely nothing. London Open. Maybe after this we're gonna have a move. Oh, oh. 6 a.m. Eastern. This is where we are at 6 a.m. Eastern. So let's take a look on the 4 hour. Let's take a look on the daily here. Now, daily is still ranging, right? Daily is still ranging, but what's important about actually nothing's important about daily. Nothing. It's just consolidating on the daily. Let's take a look on the 4 hour. 4 hour, where is it going? Some may say consolidating, but I could say maybe it's trying to go down in this 10 pip range. 10 pip range over there. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, where is 1 hour going? Probably nowhere. Probably down towards this 10 pip range. Looking at the 30-minute here, 30 minutes also trying to go down in this 10 pip range. So, I mean, so we're moving down. Maybe we'd want price to retrace, create resistance, and then continue to push down, right? Yeah, I guess that would be a pretty good idea because yeah, support is right there. Oh, 30-minute candle has closed with a support forming. I guess we can now go up, create resistance, and then continue pushing down. I think that's going to be a very good idea. The 30-minute candle is about to close right here. Oh, 30-minute candle is creating a resistance. 1 hour candle. Interesting. Do you guys know what this means? That if this 1 hour candle breaks the low of the previous 1 hour candle, there's a probability for price to go down in the 7 pip range. Maybe it could fill this wick over here as well because it's pre-New York. But we would need price to break below this low first. Then we can basically talk about all that. Oh, wow, the first 4 or 5 minutes. Oh, there we go. We're breaking the low over here, right? Breaking the low. Our support is right there. No wick on the top, right? This means it's breaking the low with no wick on the top. Some of you guys have seen this pattern before, which means that there's so much bearish pressure that it didn't even try to make a top wick. That's basically what happened right here. So it should have no business coming back up to make a top wick once it's breaking the low, basically. So we're not going to put our take profit right there. We're just going to see how far we can get this down to. Oh, well, basically nothing's happening. Oh, yeah, I think there's still a probability for it to continue pushing down to maybe fill that wick to the left-hand side. We are pushing very steadily. New 30-minute candle has formed now. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that 30-minute candle. This is something I this is something I was talking about earlier as well. See this price in a trend? no wick, down. Price in a trend, maybe it's making a top wick to continue to push down because we have a potential wick fill here to the left hand side. Actually, let's put stops at break even and if in case it stops us out. Oh, nice. Very nice. If I am correct. Oh, nice. Look at that. Let's secure this right here. So yeah, see, so that played out very nicely. In a trend, candle close with no wick, high probability to continue down. Now, didn't talk about how the candles are going to close, just talked about higher probability to continue down and up because because it closed like this. So yeah, this is NY open right here, and look where the candle closed. We basically closed above the same area where price closed here before. So it becomes a little tougher to kind of like, continue on with these sells at this point. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. See, if the next candle breaks above this high, there's a high probability for price to continue to push up. Breaks above this high right here. Let's see. Oh, didn't break the high, but we're still respecting this area. If we can break the high right here, there's a high probability for price to go up. Now, this is something that's going to help you guys a lot too. I do this a lot, like whenever I see something, a situation, I just try to, like create scenarios in my mind. I try to create scenarios that, okay, we've been falling, what would make price retrace a little bit? And this is the shape I'm creating in my mind that maybe a candle like this can form, break above this high, like a decent wick here. Even if someone was to take a hypothetical entry, that would be at the break of the high, stop would be down here, and price can go up and right here. I mean, this you learn not from trading every time. This you learn from just sitting and examining what's happening. And then over time, automatically you start to create scenarios in your mind, you start to visualize candles because money is made by visualizing candles, right? And where price can basically go. So yeah, let's see how this candle is going to close. Oh wow, look at that, right? Crazy. Closed just exactly how we thought it would. Now, would if this happened in the live market, would I be sad that I missed the trade? No. I'm going to be like, "Oh, okay. Makes sense." If that happens again, I'm going to be one step closer to the confidence to execute on that, right? That's all what I'm going to take. Are we creating a resistance here to push down? An Asian session? Oh, that's the Asian session with a gap over there. Oh, wow. What's happening? Oh, damn. What's happening over here? Oh, shit. Oh, what was this? This wasn't, yeah, what's this? Yen is increasing in November. I forget what this was. This wasn't Russia and Ukraine. That was in, that started in February. I have no idea what this is. Oh, wow. Kept going down. I think I remember this. But still I don't. 4, 5, 6. Oh, damn, we're coming to a shit show over here at pre-NY Open. Okay, let's take a look on the week. Oh yeah, weekly did go down. See that? Weekly did push down over here. Okay, awesome. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily is pushing down. Yeah, okay. Bias is down. Bias is down. 4 hours down. There's a probability 4 hour can do a retest to push down, or we can fill this wick down over here. I don't know. Let's take a look on the 1 hour candle. This is absolutely perfect. 1 hour candle. Absolutely perfect. We're creating a support. If we can break below the support, there's a very high probability price can continue pushing down to fill this wick. Oh, 50 pip, and we can have massive, massive, massive gains. Massive gains if we break below this low, guys. This would be an absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing trade. Look at this on 30-minute time frame. Yeah, see that 30-minute resistance we have up over there. Let's clone this over to the 30-minute. Yeah, see, if we can break below this support on the 30-minute, we can continue pushing down. Amazing. This is going to be the monster trade end of the week. So you just need to wait for it to break the low, take a sell, and a great, great, great trade. Easy trade here today coming up right now, coming up in 2 minutes. Just gotta respect that high, break the low, and boom. Hmm. Oh, never mind. All right, so we got this resistance right here. If you break above, we have like 35 pips for price to move up. That would be a very good buy here as well. So let's see. All right, 30-minute candle is about to close. Let's go to the 30-minute candle close. Very delicate situation. There we go. 30-minute candle has closed. Let's take a look at that. Oh, we're consolidating. We are in a range on the 30-minute. We are in a range on 30 minutes. 30 minutes trying to come down over now. 1 hour candles coming, trying to come down. Beautiful. Come on, let's go. We can break that low and we can continue pushing down. But I guess. Oh, we're trying to do that one more time. 50 pips, at least 40 pips we can get out of this trade. Candle closed and oh, nothing. Oh, wow, look at that. We have a new candle forming now. One more contestant. If we can break the low, I'm taking sells. 100%. Look at this rejection right here. Massive rejection. Just needs to break that low and we can continue pushing down. How strong is that low, man? Wow, look at that. Not even doing anything to that low over there. We're slowly coming into NY Open here as well. Holy, 30-minute candle is about to close in 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1. 30-minute candle close. What it do? Nothing. What's going on over here? We just need to break that low. This is the real patience test. Yeah, this is tough. Tough because we gotta wait. All right. Now, what did we talk about? Candles with no wicks. This previous candle has no wick on the top. And is this candle in a trend or is it in a range? I need at least 10 answers. Is this candle in a trend or is it in a range? Oh, Mr. West says range, 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 range. Perfect. It's in a range. So there's a 50-50 probability that this candle is going to go up because it's in a range. If it was in a trend, let's say if this candle with no wick showed up over here, then we could say, okay, you know what? It's in a trend area where it can continue to go up. Yeah, so hopefully my theory is true. And if it's true, we should basically close wherever it's going to go. Oh, wow, look at that. 30-minute candle has closed. Was it a fake out? No. Borderline fake out? No, maybe. I think it was a little bit of a fake out over there. I beg your pardon. I think that was a fake out. I think so. 4 hour, 1 hour. Yeah, I think that was actually a fake out. What's this? 20 pips? Oh, why am I buying over here? Sell. If that was a fake out, we should at least go to the support if that was a fake out. Looking at the 1 hour, 1 hour is about to close. 1 hour is about to close in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it closed with no wick at the bottom in a range. Gonna put stops at break even because we don't know. We gotta be safe. Ain't taking no losses. Not taking any losses here. All right. So looks like, oh wow, look at that. We're trying to break down. That's a massive, massive rejection. We're coming close. Oh, wow. Okay, look at this. Let me explain this, right? We had volume at London Open, right? Volume at London Open. We had consolidation after that. We had consolidation pre-New York. We had consolidation at NY Open, right? The next time of volume is NYSE. So maybe this NYSE is going to bring enough volume for price to continue pushing down. See, it's breaking below that same low we talked about. Let's do like a smaller lot size and yeah, smaller lot size, whatever. It's okay. So maybe this NYSE is going to bring that volume to continue pushing price down. And at four, oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at the way the 4 hour candle has formed right there. Isn't this the perfect situation where the 4 hour can continue pushing down, right? Something we see all the time on the 30-minute, 1 hour time frame. Isn't this the perfect situation for the 1 hour here? We can easily take another sell because NYSE, London, no, NYSE 4 hour candle breaking below the previous low, just incredible. Incredible opportunity. You don't get these opportunities every day. This is just insane opportunity. Insane. Look at this. We have any news? We have no news. No news. Uh-oh. What's it doing? Oh, just retracing. Yeah, just retracing. Didn't break the high. Wow, incredible. This is where gains are made. This is, well, how gains are made. The first position is almost 60 pips right here. Close this at that point. Yeah, this is incredible. So even if you put stops at break even, right here, close, let's close 70%, close 70%. Oh, I closed that one 70%, 70%, and yeah. Oh, nice. Look at that. We went all the way down, but we got stopped out at the same time. Yeah, this was very nice. This is a very, very, very nice move. Look at that. What happens next? Oh, we continue to go down, and then we range till next market open. Awesome. So I think we learned something very important, which I think is going to be crucial to your development, that you will need to focus on the charts here. More about candles closing with no wicks outside of the range and inside of the range. So we're constantly making things more simplistic. Well, at least for myself, like what I learn, I try to bring to the table here for you guys as well. So have a great Sunday. This was recorded, and it's gonna be in the database here in maybe like 3 to 4 hours. Did about 9.8%. So take care, everyone. We'll see you guys Monday. Adios.